There's no turning back now.
I do not understand.
The Protoss will never forgive what I've done here. If my becoming human again eased their fears, well, I've given them new reasons to be afraid. But I'm not going to wait for them to come after me. I'll strike first.
Our Leviathan is able to travel to another world at your command.
It is done. The Golden Armada will never know we were here.
I am glad that Protoss is no longer aboard our Leviathan. Her psionic presence was disturbing.
She died bravely, trying to save her friends.
Why do you care how the Protoss died?
I will kill anyone in my way. That doesn't mean I enjoy it.
Even Arcturus Mengsk, my queen? Will his death bring you no joy?
Stop talking, Isha.
Placed parasite into Protoss host.
Yes. What about it?
Clever. Lateral thinking. Protoss not able to be infested, but can still be host to foreign organism. Origins of parasite unknown.
I made it, Abathur. You're not the only one who can spin sequences.
Revelation. Will continue work. Placed parasite. Roach strain ready for augmentation. Protoss research facilities discovered. Experiments within useful to evolve swarm. Must acquire. Destroy Protoss. Improve swarm. Planet Kantar. Concealed Protoss facility. Many Protoss specimens. Captive Scantipede is virulent parasite.
Well then, why don't we let it out to play?
Implants parasites into host. Erupt from corpse. Essence must be ours. Protoss must not destroy. Essence acquired. Roaches modified with parasitic sequence. Corpser strain. Implants roachling parasite. Erupts from enemy's corpse.
Push forward. Leave no survivors.
Dead!
Let the roachlings attack the enemy first.
Protoss destroyed. Scantipede essence secure. Planet Melis 4. Environment used to guide evolution. Microbial organisms reproduce within pools. Generations of roaches ordered to consume. Most organs seize up, die. Survivors adapted, formed symbiotic bond with microbes. New strain, vile roach, ready for command.
I sense Protoss forces nearby. Let's see these new roaches in combat.
Vile strain. Acid saliva coats enemy. Slows movement. Slows attacks. Focused. Systems unresponsive. Cannot attack. Additional roaches arriving now. Abominations! Vile strain successful. Protoss eliminated. Must prepare sequences. Returning to evolution pit. Sequences ready for integration. Await decision. Evolution complete.
Zeratul. What do you want?
Believe. Kerrigan, I have been to the beginning. Behold, Xeris, birthplace of the Zerg. Here the Zerg evolved. And here, the Dark One altered them. Those left behind are the primal Zerg. They fight.
They kill. They evolve. Just as you must, if you survive.
Char has long been home to the Swarm's primary hive cluster in the Kaprulu sector. Zerg and Terran factions vie for control of the planet. To reunite the Swarm, you will need to reconquer Char. Your first opponent will be the renegade broodmother Zagara. She will not surrender her brood to you without a fight. I cannot detect the Dark Templar. Is he hidden on the Leviathan, waiting to strike?
He's gone. Whatever agenda he's pursuing, he's not a threat to me. Not right now, at least.
Isn't anything not Zerg a threat to us?
Do not question me, Isha.
As you say, my queen.
The Dominion sure made themselves at home while I was gone. Once I've reclaimed my forces, General Warfield is getting evicted. Did the broodmother Zagara try to take you with her?
No, not powerful enough to command me. Only you.
If she lacks that power, how did she think she could command the swarm?
Adaptation. Place herself in situation where only option, evolution. Force change on herself.
So she may have evolved into something much more dangerous. That will make things interesting.
One of your broodmothers, Zagara, refuses to acknowledge that you are the Queen of Blades. Before you can reclaim Char from the Terrans, you will need to bring her brood back into the fold. Zagara's brood is currently huddled in Char's acid marsh, where you stored millions of eggs for future use. From the location of her hive cluster, it appears Zagara intends to gather as many eggs as she can.
She's trying to build an army. But how will she hatch the eggs?
She can place them in a birthing pond to quicken. I have located our hive cluster near one such pond.
Then I'll collect enough eggs to spawn an army and destroy Zagara. Who asked you? You have my attention. This world is mine. Push ahead. Let's get this over with.
You are not the Queen of Blades. You are a weak and pathetic Terran creature. Leave Char while you can. These eggs and this swarm belong to me.
The swarm hungers. Who asked you? This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way. Out with it. Speak quickly. The swarm never rests. Nothing stands in my way. Push ahead.
Zagara has drawn the attention of some feral banelings. They are attacking her. Zagara has deep tunneled back to her base to recover her strength. She will return.
Banelings very useful. Morph from Zerglings. Any Zergling can morph to Baneling.
Nothing stands in my way. Speak quickly. This world is mine. Push ahead. I can sense the unhatched eggs. Now I just have to get them before Zagara. You have my attention. Speak quickly. This world is mine. Who asked you? The swarm hungers. There's not much time. The swarm never rests. Nothing stands in my way.
Defeat me 1,000 times, and I will always return.
This world, out with it. What is it now? Who asked you? Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way. Push. We have met the enemy in combat. Out with it. The swarm never rests. Something is different about this nest.
This baneling nest is ready to hatch immediately.
Get going.
Warning, a wave of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster.
The swarm hungers. Push ahead. There are more eggs nearby. Get going. There's not much time. This world is mine. Who asked you? There's not much time. Nothing stands in my way. Let's get this over. Out with it. Yes? Get going. The swarm never rests. Push ahead. Who asked you? What is it now?
This will not stop me.
Yes? What is it now? Nothing stands in my way.
We found several infested Terran structures nearby. They seem to be of interest to the feral Zerg.
I'll destroy them if I get a chance. Let's get this over with.
Our forces are under attack.
Push ahead. Speak quickly. Who asked you?
We destroyed one of the infested Terran structures. One more remains.
There's... The swarm hungers. Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way.
Did you think you were rid of me?
Out with it. Nothing's... Yes? The swarm hungers. Speak quickly. There's not much time. Nothing stands in my way. Yes? The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. You have my attention. Speak quickly. Push ahead. Yes? Who asked you? Halfway there. The swarm hungers. Nothing stands in...
Our forces are under attack.
The swarm never rests. The swarm hungers. Nothing stands in... You have my attention.
No! This cannot be!
Out with it. Yes? Get going. You have my attention. The swarm never rests. The swarm hungers. This world is mine. Nothing stands in me. Speak quickly. Get going. Yes? There's not much time. The swarm hungers. You have my attention. Out with it.
Enough. While you've been stealing eggs, I've been making troops. Let me show you how Zerg fight.
The swarm never rests. Nothing stands in...
Warning, a huge swarm of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster. We should defend with all available forces.
I sense more eggs. Here.
I have returned, and now you shall pay.
Push ahead. Who asked you?
Unacceptable command.
The swarm hungers. You have my attention. Get go. Yes? The swarm never rests. Push ahead. This world is mine. Who asked you? What is it now? Let's get this over with.
We destroyed the last infested Terran structure.
Just a little more. Out with it. Let's get this over with. Who asked?
Don't think finding those pathetic baneling nests will save you.
The swarm hungers. The swarm never rests. The swarm hungers. This world is mine. You have my attention. There's not much time.
You will pay for this.
What is it now? The swarm never rests. Push ahead. I have enough eggs. Abathur, infuse the birthing pond. Get those eggs to hatch for me.
Simple. Catalytic solution. Accelerated quickening. Army ready in a moment.
And now, Zagara will regret crossing me. Speak quickly. Who asked you?
We require more minerals.
This world is mine. Who asked you? Let's get this over with. Get going. Speak quickly. You have my attention. There's not much time.
Our forces are under attack. There is still time for me to stop you. Such power. How can you control so many?
swarm hungers. There's not much time. Yes? We have met the enemy in combat. This world is mine. Out with it. There's not much time.
Depleted.
The swarm never rests.
Mineral field depleted.
Yes? There's... Kill her.
I only did as you instructed, my queen.
Hold. I told you to rebel against me.
You told all your brood mothers to be strong, to fight, to conquer. You said the Zerg lead by force of will. Your will is strongest, and I shall serve you.
I will let you live, Zagara. I want to rebuild the swarm, and you are a part of that plan.
You are my queen.